There is something deeply unsettling about what I'm about to share with all of you. Not just because of the allegation itself, but because of who the allegation is against. 4 police officers. This is one of them, Jay Etwaru. Unfortunately, I can't find a photo of the other 3 officers, but a woman says she went out drinking with them in San Francisco. This was after one of her friends had been talking to one of the officers online. She then says after taking 1 shot, she blacked out and later woke up partially undressed in a hotel room next to one of the officers while the other officers were just packing up to leave. And according to her account, when she was asking all of them what had happened, none of them answered. They just kept packing and left. And a friend that was also present that night provided a similar account. Imagine being in that situation, confused, disoriented, and the men around you, police officers no less, men who are supposed to represent safety and protection, are ignoring you and packing their bags while you're half undressed on a bed. She later underwent a rape kit exam. There's been no public confirmation that DNA from the officers was identified. Regardless, prosecutors said there was insufficient evidence, and I think people need to understand something, because this isn't like an episode of CSI. People hear insufficient evidence and immediately assume that nothing actually happened. That's not what prosecutors said, though. Prosecutors acknowledged that investigators had enough evidence for probable cause arrest warrants, but ultimately said they couldn't prove the case beyond a reasonable doubt, which is a much higher legal standard. And cases involving intoxication, blackouts, fragmented memory, a lack of witnesses, they are incredibly difficult to prosecute. But regardless of where someone stands legally, morally, there's still a much larger question at play here. How does somebody become so incapacitated after 1 shot that they lose memory of the entire night, wake up partially undressed in a hotel room with 4 officers around them, and nobody stopped to question whether that woman was able to consent in the first place? Yeah, no, something is off.